Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, and we are back as Japan because today we have a new secret leader and a new secret focus tree. And you know how much we like secret leaders, although no secret mustache man for a while. Now to get the secret leader and secret focus tree, we're going to need to go the monarchy path, or at least we're doing something different. It appears down here or up here or somewhere on the left hand side here. So, we obviously need to wait for the event so we can go the monarchy route. On the way, I'm going to pick up this utilise our Polish friendships to see if we can find something secret there. I feel like there might be a secret formable there, but I'm not too sure. Right, we're going to go range improvements because I'm going to forget about Navy today. We did that in the last video. Let's go full on air and see. Yeah, we've already got paratroopers. See if paratroopers are the one in this game now. Just to prove I mean business, we're just going to delete all of these ships that are in production right now, and we're not going to create any. The February 26th incident. Obviously, the time has come to return to tradition, and we will go down to the monarchy. We get a new leader / prime minister for the meantime, but obviously it won't be very long. And then it's quite linear. We could go into Ethiopia. That's slightly tempting to go and help Ethiopia out. But we're in historical, so I don't think we'll actually be able to turn the tide. So maybe we'll save that for another time. The rest of the tree is pretty linear. So we'll start with going down. We'll get a new leadership trait. And then we move the civic faction about. Convincing the emperor. Step 1. We need to go for, we have other candidates in mind. 50-50 chance of this working out. Hirohito refuses to support the new government. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. I don't know if it's actually 50-50. Next thing we need to do is place him under house arrest. Question of the military leadership. So you've got two choices here. I don't think it actually makes a difference because we're going to lose both of them anyway. Again, this is pretty linear, so we just work our way down. You've got to do both of these. So the Grand Army Purge and remove the weeds from the crop. Seeing as we're doing air, I could go the Imperial Japanese Airway Company. Industrial research is always good. Air range +5, supply range +5. I'll be honest, that's probably good later on, but I don't actually think that's very helpful, so I think we'll stick with the industrial research for now. Now, at this point, there's a few little breakaway branches we can do, but we just want to continue down the main centre here, bit of political power, we get a few little bonuses and bits and pieces, and another political advisor. Let's get some transport ships on the go. We'll give them the range MIO to give them, well, increased range, funny enough. Now, at this stage, we are going to do Empower the Emperor. I'll be honest, I haven't actually done the other route, so I don't know if Empower the Shogun works, but Empower the Emperor is the way we're going to do it, so I would recommend sticking that way. Empower the Emperor is done. We are now the Japanese Empire. We have Hirohito's brother in charge, but he isn't going to be in charge for very long, unfortunately. Let's go and do our Polish friendship. We get basically some pacts against the Soviets, which we might be able to use. Poland has signed our pact. Good. We have a non-aggression pact or anti-Soviet pact. So one of us is attacked, the other one joins in, which is very handy. But funny enough, Poland will have that first. Now, for the question of many things, we'll call it. We don't want to switch over to the Brown Party. Obviously, we want to stay monarchy. So we want to stay clear of such Western concepts. That just Imperial Wave faction it becomes and changes brown. So yeah, we definitely don't want that. We want to keep clear, please. Get some long-range cast on the go. So we'll give them 2 bomb locks. We'll give them the range focus. We'll give them best engine. And then we will just give them 2 extra fuel tanks. Don't really need any defense against China. So we just need the range to be able to cover the mass land. We can have our Emperor as our Field Marshal, funny enough. Well, he is actually the only Field Marshal we have. So we don't really have a choice. And the final focus we need, the Yamato Spirit, which does allow an event that you won't see coming. We are actually running out of time on our Chinese conquest, so that's going to kick off whether I like it or not. I could go down the non-aggression pact, but we do want to invade China. Whether it's harder now I've left it this late is still to be seen, so we will find that out. And with that done, we just have to wait. So we can do Children of the Sun, but I would recommend holding on to that because you don't want to lose the trait and give it to the Emperor instead of our secret leader. So we'll hang on to that and boost them up because I believe they start with no stats. Rumours of a popular rebellion. So here we want to give the order to assassinate the Emperor in his house. Marco Bridge incident. I have an unplanned offensive because I didn't do the right focus. That's probably a big mistake, but we should still be able to roll them over. Emperor found dead in his residence. We will find the perpetrators, which was me, really. And now the officers have been blamed for it, so we can go ahead and get our new secret leader, Empress Nagako, who will become the leader for our non-aligned party. And here she is in all her glory with 0 stats or leadership traits at the moment. But she is the Empress who was the wife of Hirohito, so she is now in charge of Japan. I told you the little tree was down here somewhere, so we've got 4 new focuses, which give her finally some stats, I suppose. Political power gain, recruitable pop, war support, generate world tension, and justifying war goals. So not bad, really. Not bad at all. So we will start with that to begin with. We can then go get Children of the Sun and give us some more traits as well, which is handy. Japan is actually quite a bit more difficult if you literally leave it like a year. They've even got planes that are contesting us in the air, which is unbelievable. Okay, she gets some really good naval traits, which I didn't realise, otherwise I probably wouldn't have abandoned Navy. Plus 15 dockyard output and plus 10% construction speed. Yeah, that would have been really handy. Maybe I should have done Navy. Maybe. Too late, we're too far into this because I've deleted it, and for the last 2 years I haven't built any. We've also got some nuclear research stuff. Oh, a bit like Gandhi. She obviously takes after Gandhi on that, and we get a bit of aerodynamics as well, and air research. And some rocketry technology. It looks like the game wants me to do nukes, doesn't it? Fine, I'll oblige, we will do nukes. To be honest, the rest of the non-aligned path is not actually that interesting. There's a load of bonuses you can get, but nothing like spectacular. And then you can get some war goals on neighbours, that's about it. Poland will... No, I was hoping we could join a faction or just do something, but yeah, you just don't want our help at all, which is okay. We should be able to... Yep, nice encirclement there. I am having to micromanage this a lot, and you know how much I hate microing, but we can't just battle plan this run. Right, walk into the capital once we pin them in place. Is that China done, or have they got a lot more? Oh, they've still got loads. 58%. Right, brilliant. We've still got way more we need to go, and we are quite bogged down in the north as well, because they have a lot of divisions. Let's go and start getting towards these research goals, I suppose. We could get some air defense spotting. I suppose we better go get the recruitable pop and a bit of stability we need. I've never even seen this before. 75 days. If we don't take this province, we... Well, nothing, but China gets boosted. Brilliant. Right, little encirclement there. Perfect. They kicked off twice. Move into that province, otherwise we don't want them to unencircle themselves. We will pin this and crush this circle. Yeah, I'm definitely going to fail this, and they're going to get some artillery. Damn them. We have closed that pocket, which is very nice. That might actually... Oh, that was enough. That was enough to complete it. Okay, fine. You know, absolute no sweat. We've done that. Right, that should be China on their knees now. To be fair, Japan does get some really good bonuses in the air part of the focus tree. We get quite a bit of breakthrough progress, which is going to be very handy for how much we've got to research. Let's go make an air research facility, because we don't actually get one for free on this side of the tree. We'll also pick up a nuclear one as well, so we can get nukes on the go. There we go. There is China done. A little bit more difficult than before, but we're going to do the same. We are just going to puppet them all, and then we will take the resources and their factory as war spoil. Even now that I'm not in a war, Poland wants nothing to do with me. I was really going to funnel troops in and see if we can hold off against the Germans and the Soviets with you. We can get some nice cores here on Korea and Taiwan. I mean, that's quite risky from Paradox there, Taiwan, but okay. And then Manchukuo we can also do as well. The dual spears struck gives us some war goals against neighbours. Okay, we'll see what ones we get from that. Oh, we basically get... Oh, quite a few, to be fair. Quite a few. Anything... I mean, half of these are in a faction, so... Well, basically all of them are. Okay, that's just going to get us into a world war, which we don't really want to get involved with yet, so... I don't really know what I was expecting, to be fair. We can integrate Korea now, though, so let's go and get a few more cores. We've only got 1 million manpower, which I don't think will be enough. Let's go and grab some decisions to integrate China. We do already have the foreign influence going on, so I think we can switch them over to non-aligned when it gets high enough, but I don't really know what they're at already. Oh, like 14%. Okay, we're never going to give them enough non-aligned for them to switch over. I suppose we could do the Soviets. Let's go after the Soviets for once. We always go south. Let's go north and see if there's anything wild that appear from that. Oh, we did just annex them, so I didn't need to worry about the foreign influence at all. Okay, that is nice. That is some excellent resource and manpower we can gain, and we can build up the compliance. So this gives us Winter Logistics Company. Oh, that is OP. Japan gets Winter Logistics Companies. Let's go and add normal logistics companies for now, because if we're going north, we're going to need a lot of supply that we will not be able to gain access to. I really don't know what the difference between these are, apart from one you can do at war and one has to be at peace. But why does it need to be two separate focuses? We immediately declare on the Soviets, who knew we were coming because they've manned their border. There is nothing else really that interesting we need from them. We could go and get a few of these bonuses, but again, it's not amazing. Let's go and get our research bonuses so we can get closer to nukes, because we might end up nuking Moscow. And the Allies have just joined. Oh, Poland joined for us against the Comintern, and it pulled the Allies in. Okay, that's brilliant. That is definitely the Soviets absolutely wrecked. Let's go and get our rockets. 291 days, we'll get them on the go. We are almost done with our nukes as well. There is the atomic research as I speak of it. We will go and start with a better one. There we go. Go project. I do want the nuclear bonuses here. Production rate, artillery attack. So I'm going to have to go and get the Navy focus that I don't really need or really want. Meanwhile, somehow the Soviets here have gone round my back. But we shall soon catch up. We can demand the Soviet surrender if we control a few more regions. I mean, we could shaft the Allies by just dipping out of the war when we have enough territory. But we'll see how we get on, I suppose. Finland has joined as well as the Germans. And that is the Soviets double wrecked. I mean, they've got 3 fronts to fight on now. Let's have a little look how the Germans are doing. So we'll send an attaché. Immediately Burma objects it, but I don't give a crap. Yeah, the Soviets are completely unprepared for that. Let's go and get some ballistic missiles on the go, I suppose. Start them quite a while, but we do need them to progress. We're just going to work our way along the Trans-Siberian Railway and grab all of the supply hubs on there and just starve the Soviets of supply. The fall of Moscow already. Wow, they are getting absolutely pummeled. October 41, almost as quick as I was on my Cap Soviets quick run as Germany. Check that video out if you haven't. I may remember to leave a link here, I may not. What do we want to research? Probably jets, engines, but I need an advanced small airframe at the moment. To unify the Air Force, I need the 2 factions to be balanced. So let's go and suppress the army faction. 75 political power. Damn, that's expensive. And I can't even do that one for another 180 days. Brilliant. Okay, I'll have to wait. Or we can integrate a few of you. Yes, please. We definitely don't need the manpower or the resource, but we will take it because we are greedy, greedy boys. Screw it, I'm going to surrender. Or ask the Soviets to surrender. Oh, they refused anyway. What a foolish thing to do. They're basically on their knees, and we only wanted a little bit of land, but we get some war support from that and a bit of command power, so fine. We are almost at a point where we're meeting the Germans. How have they not capped yet? It's probably because... Oh, there goes Stalingrad. That's probably it, surely. 99%. Almost. We'll just 5-speed it, and then, yeah, there we go. A freeze means my computer's broke, or like this. The Soviets have capitulated. We don't have as much war score as the Germans, somehow. Okay, I did pretty well. I mean, they got all the best land, but, you know, we've got quite a big Eastern Empire here. Is there any interesting decisions we can do on the back of that? No, apart from we can make China one, but that's nothing to do with Soviets. But fine, we are Team Yellow China, not Team Blue China. Okay, that's made us now out of coal as well, because we own so much. Probably not my smartest decision, this. I'm a little unsure what I want to do now, because there's not really any good focuses. I can go to war with Germany or the Allies, but, you know, that's pretty standard. I'm not too sure. Right, let's go and get the naval faction up to influential. And we can unify the air forces. We get rid of all the negatives, and we also get some air facility construction speed. A nuclear reactor is done. Excellent news. We can start on... Oh, the nuke project, I suppose, but we want the better guy. The nukes, please. 600 days. Wow, brilliant. Okay. That's going to be like 1944. We do have some good bonuses for the research, though. So, I mean, swings and roundabouts. Let's go and just build all our nuclear reactors in China. We don't want them on our home island of Japan, do we? We'll build them in China's cause. Right, let's go and get medium-range ballistic missiles so we can start hurling nukes eventually at our targets. We'll build a few more facilities because I think I need to up the scientists to get the breakthrough rate up because we've got a lot more to research yet. I might go to war with Germany because I think if we liberate Poland and occupy Poland, maybe we'll get some sort of hidden faction slash decision slash cause. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, okay, change of plan. United States have decided to pick a fight with us. Okay, brilliant. Right, so we're at war with the Allies now, are we? Absolutely brilliant. There's my war goal for Germany as well, just in time. Where are we going to be fighting? All in the... They're still blue. Is United States... They're not in the Allies. They're still in their own faction still. I assume there's going to jump out of it in a minute and join the Allies and absolutely shaft us with that. Okay, it appears that the US are not joining the Allies. Okay, one-on-one with the United States. We'll take that. 1v1 me. This is 1v1 on Russ, boys. Totally forgot we don't have a navy. So, naval bombers it is. I can only put one torpedo in. We want probably some guns, actually, so we can contest a bit of airspace. We'll give it the best engine, and then we'll just max out the extra fuel tanks for ultimate range, up the MIO. That way we can cover the Pacific and hopefully sink their ships. Right, I'm going to build naval forts, which is genius because I'm going to be airdropping everywhere. So, I don't need to worry about if they take these and then they defend the coast better because I'm not doing any naval invasions. So, we'll just mass produce naval forts on all our islands. Let's just whack these paratroopers up. I'm not sure what the optimum paratrooper division looks like anymore. It's probably changed as well since this new DLC. Let's just go for 18. We'll go and give it the airborne light armor. We'll give it logistics, artillery, engineer, and we'll go... That would do, I think. I don't think we need anti-air. Put them on the best ones and get some of these boys out. These bombers do have good range, so we'll start off close as our home islands just to make sure we don't get invaded there. And we've got quite a few islands that we can hit from, so the range will be good. Let's go and get the best transport planes we can, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough range to jump island to island and eventually to the US. Do we want to buy uranium? Absolutely, we want to buy uranium. That couldn't be more helpful if you tried. If you hand-delivered the nuclear bombs to me. It now takes 7 days before you can power drop. I didn't realise that. I feel like Luxembourg world conquests are now out the window since this latest DLC. That could be a problem. Oh, we are smashing in. The paratroopers are pretty OP, because especially with the combat insertion, it basically means the tile you land on, the troop gets absolutely decimated. There goes the Philippines with some lovely, lovely guns to give us. We do want to take all of the islands because we don't want any of their navy being able to sneak in behind. We do want to become a big wave. Let's get our fighters over here as well as our transport planes and see where we can go from here. Oh, come off of it, Germany. Do you think I'm just going to give up some islands? Behave yourself. And we'll jump to there. Oh my god. Did you see how many divisions was on that island? Why is there... I think it was like 30. How am I ever going to be able to take that? Nuclear bombs are done. Let's go and get nuclear... Well, thermonuclear to start with, and we'll get nuclear warheads as well, so we can start putting them in missiles and throwing them far. We may have to wait for a few islands for some nukes. Just going to cast and naval bomb them out of there. They should lose supply because they can't get convoys, and their logistics is getting hurt. So we're training our paratroopers up as well, so you know they're not just basic green boys. Oh, I'm never going to get force attack. I mean, we're going to lose them anyway. Glider planes as well, why not? There's so many. There's like 20 divisions. And somehow we've just defeated them. Okay, we just spam them out or force back and they just deleted. Okay, not going to complain. I actually think I've gone as far as I can. I simply can't get to any island of the US now to be able to jump again. We're going to go via Alaska. So if I build a couple of air bases there, we might be able to get the range into Alaska and then be able to jump further south. Right, so can we... No, we don't have the range still. Oh, that's unbelievable. I mean, these are getting replaced by newer ones, so the range is increasing. Oh, modern transport planes. This might give us enough now. So, we'll go and make sure you have got the range MIO, and we are up to date on this. We are on everything transport related. Can we jump now to Alaska is the question. The range is increasing, so we might be okay when these all get replaced. Do we want joint research? I don't see why not, really. Yeah, we'll take joint research. Oh, we can finally jump to Alaska. There is another airbase here, so we should be able to leapfrog again once we get our planes over. And we'll take the port quickly first, just to make sure we don't get naval invaded behind. Okay, can we get... No, it's nowhere near the range. Absolutely nowhere near the range. Washington down there. Okay, I truly don't know if I can even reach the US now. I think we are... Yeah, that's the furthest the range can go. Will anyone closer, like you? The brown ones, I suppose, are my best bet, but I am non-aligned technically. Yeah, no one likes me enough to give me any form of access, and I can get airbase access as well now, which would have been helpful. Okay, I do still have access to the United Kingdom. There's no naval base there. Naval base, air base. And I can't build on it either, obviously, because I'm nothing to do with them. I wasn't lying, I still have the access, luckily enough. That doesn't really help me. I feel like if the UK... Well, I mean, Canada won't even give it to me either, will they? I mean, will you, Canada? No, I feel like if the UK has given me access, the puppets automatically should as well. But they won't do it now because we're not in a joint war, so I don't really know how I'm going to get there. Brazil has declared on us. Okay, this may have helped us. Okay, if I can get to Brazil, they're in their faction, so we might be able to jump to Brazil and then jump, I don't know, either to the Caribbean or somewhere else. There's nothing I can do. We're just going to build a rocket base and we're just going to nuke America. That's basically as good as it's getting. So let's make our rocket base quickly and let's see if we can just pummel America into oblivion. Nuclear missile, we've got 2. For some reason, we've got a 98... Is that because we've got no supply? Don't tell me I can't even use my rockets now. Oh, no, there we go. Change. Right. Where can we nuke in the US? The top corner. Are you joking me? Is that it? Where's the base? That is generally it. Look how far we can get. Okay. We can't even get San Francisco. Okay, we're going to nuke Oregon. That's literally the only place we can do. We might as well do the port. And there goes the atomic bombing of Oregon. Have you seen a more pathetic attempt to capitulate a country? I think that's it. We've technically shot first. There used to be that achievement. I think I have it. Obviously, I'm not on Iron Man mode, so we don't know. But we have done the secret leader. That's what this was all about. And then I did a terrible run as Japan. And, well, I mean terrible. I've taken over most of the Soviets and we nuked the United States. So it's not too bad. But there we have it. Empress Nagako is in charge. Secret tree. Little tutorial for you there. We always love a secret leader. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see next. Have you got the DLC and are you enjoying it? Hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more, and peace out.